Mic check, mic check. I know y'all see, I'm back with a different video this time. Feel me? I'm talking to the camera now. Before I just put the camera up and I go hoop, but I see that's not effort. That's not effort. So I just let the camera record, and then when I feel like it's time to stop it, I just stop it, and I don't edit it. I just post it. But it's different now. Going off the title, man. Today's title is set boundaries. One thing I'm gonna say: when boundaries are not set, you would not learn in life. If you don't set boundaries in life, you will not learn. Why do I say that? Because look, man, when you set boundaries, you will learn. This world gives us boundaries already. We already know. Don't do drugs, right? Don't do drugs. It's a lot of boundaries that this world gives us already. Don't do drugs. Don't drive fast. Simple stuff. Sometimes the the world gives us boundaries. Don't do drugs. Don't do this, right? They set boundaries for us. They set boundaries for the community, for the people. But sometimes we might give into those boundaries. We might not. We might give into the boundaries that I just said that the world gives us. We might give into it. And why do I say set boundaries? Set them boundaries. Be that guy. Set them boundaries. You know, be be the person who doesn't give up. Be the person who doesn't stop when he fails. Who doesn't take failure as a fail. Be that 1%. Like when I fail, I still try to focus ahead of my goals before I fail. But one thing I always do when I fail is get back up. Don't give up. Be that guy who doesn't give up. Be that girl who doesn't give up. Be that woman who doesn't give up. You know? Be that be that female who doesn't give up. Be that male who doesn't give up. Be that male who shows up every time. Be that female who shows up every time. That's setting a boundary. So whenever you fail or whenever you feel like you're not in the right, be that show up. Be that boundary. I gotta show up. I can't give up. I gotta still do what I was supposed to do, even though I don't feel right. I don't feel righteous. I failed. I failed harshly. I gave into something I shouldn't have gave into. I gave into worldly things that distract my mind from my girl, my go from I gave into worldly things that distract my mind from my goals and my purpose. But guess what? Show up. Be that set that boundary. I gotta show up every time. No matter the failure or the worst or the best, I gotta show up. Because if you show up, that creates boundary. The person that shows up every time, no matter failure, it was times I didn't show up. It was times I didn't show up because I was not righteous. I fell into temptation, lust, sin. I fell into it. I gave into it, and I didn't show up because I was embarrassed, ashamed of myself. You feel me? I was ashamed of what I just seen, what I watched. I was ashamed, but I didn't give up. I might have gave in, but I didn't. I didn't give up. And I became that person to show up every time, be on time, show up, be on time, still go complete my goals, even though I fell into temptations, still show up to complete my goals. still do what I was supposed to do when I'm not in a mindset of rejection. I be, I set the boundary. Show up. You fail, you better show up. You give up, you keep going. Don't quit all at once. Don't give up. Don't give in and feel like that's all. That is back to 0%. No, be that 1%. Because I promise you, the one who always shows up, no matter what, the one who shows up for himself, no matter what he's going through personally, the one who shows up for himself with what he's going through personally, with feeling void, rejection, and he still shows up, he's part of that 1%. He's going to be different because he still shows up to be righteousness, to complete what has to be complete, to show up for others, to complete to complete his job, to do what he's a part of, his purpose. And when he shows up, he's part of that 1% because everybody's gonna look at him. Nobody's gonna look at him the same when you're showing up, even though like when I show up so many times and I failed so many times and I still showed up, people aren't gonna look at me the same. They're gonna be like, wow, he's very different. Because I refuse to take failure as failure, but I don't refuse to show up to work and do my job and put the work in and try my best to help, even though I'm at my lowest. I refuse to not show up. Set a boundary there and then. Boundaries are important. If y'all want more, 200 views, and we're gonna go up. All right, just make sure set boundaries. Set boundaries. To be able to learn, we have to set boundaries. Set a boundary, man. Because sometimes in life, there's people in our lives who set boundaries for us, who gives us boundaries. There's people in our life who gives us boundaries and set boundaries for us, like family, parents. Parents would tell us, hey, don't do this, don't do that. That's a boundary. That's setting a boundary. So we got to give into those boundaries that our parents set for us and our adults, people who are mature and older than us, who gives us boundaries that we can agree on, or boundaries that are effective, or boundaries that are already set from the world, like don't do drugs, all this stuff. We have to give into that and be like, hey, you're actually right. Drugs are bad. I might be doing them, but drugs are bad, and you're setting a boundary. You're telling me, hey, don't do drugs. So set a boundary and don't do drugs. Take advice from other people who give you boundaries, because that's the first way in. When someone gives you a boundary, they set a boundary for you. Hey, don't do this, don't do that. Or the world tells us, hey, don't do this, don't do that. That's them. That's the world setting a boundary for us. So since the world set a boundary for us, if you can set that boundary for yourself and agree with that, that hey, you're right. This is a boundary. I can't do this. I can't go party. Whatever boundary you want to say. Whatever boundary. Hey, this is right. This is a boundary that I cannot do. That's the first step in to realize who you can be.